All right, here we go, Real Sales Talk. Now, I did a video just a little bit ago on the truth. The truth. Now, I did that for my real estate team to talk to sellers, because sellers need to watch out because realtors just don't tell the truth. Now, look, I'm talking to realtors today on your ability to tell the truth, because one of the most important things for you to be successful, to be able to get better conversion and better results, is to tell the truth, to have that confrontational conversation in a healthy, compassionate, and yet honest way. Ultimately can be the number one way for you to be able to not just get more business, but to convert more business. Because we got a saying in my office with my team is you got to bring the backdoor conversations to the front door. All right, what's that mean? So I got to bring those backdoor conversations, those conversations that we have at the office before we go out to the listing appointment, after the prospect or client appointment, those conversations that we have behind closed doors on what reality is, that the property won't sell for that price, that the offer's never going to get accepted, that the strategy we're using will not work. And so those backdoor conversations are real talk on what it'll take for buyers and sellers to win. Now, the problem is that most people don't get enough business, and so they're scared to tell the truth on what's going on because they're scared they're going to lose the opportunity and that the prospect or the client will walk away. Now, look, you got to make sure that to not be tied to the outcome, because ultimately, if you're not telling the truth, then the fact is you're probably not going to get that outcome that you're looking for anyways. So bringing that backdoor conversation to the front door takes some guts sometimes, and is going to be a conversation that some people don't want to hear or are not going to like. But look, if you're dealing with motivated people, now that's another conversation for another video, is how you make sure that you're sitting in front of somebody that has a higher level of motivation. Because if they're not motivated and you haven't had a conversation to discover that, did you really do that? Then because motivation is not moving to Florida or downsizing. What's important about that? What does that do for you? What's the biggest benefit of that? That's going to be the questions that lead to the real motivation, the heartfelt answers, not just the logical answers on like what's going on, like what's really going on with their motivation. And then now look, you'll be able to have those tougher conversations, those backdoor conversations, and bring them to the front door. Now the front door is to the client, to the prospect, and have those backdoor conversations up front with them. And look, you can do it respectfully. Certainly you want to do that compassionately and empathetically, because these are tough questions and because they're going to hurt. And I know that if I'm talking to somebody who's motivated, who's more likely to do something, who may not have to do something, but really wants to do something and really should do something, then they'll appreciate that conversation, especially if I can come with compassion and empathy to be able to look at what's really going on. Hey, bring those backdoor conversations to the front door so you can earn more business. Real Sales Talk.